Hi, this is Catherine from In the Pink Designs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today my project is this one sheet no-cut box. We just do some folding and some scoring, and that's it. And we're going to be using the Zany Zebras new stamp set and Artistry Bloom's new Designer Series 12 by 12 papers. Okay, so this time I'm going to be working with Melon Mambo and our Simply Score. Now this is going to seem hard, but it's really not. We just have to do it step by step and we're good. All right. Okay, so on the 11-inch side, let me pull it down just a little bit. Okay, we're going to score at 3/4 of an inch, 4 1/2, 6 1/2, and 10 1/4. Oop, jumped it, darn. Okay. Now, we have to do some marking. So we're going to mark on both sides. So we'll flip it over when we do it one time. We're going to mark 2 5/8, just a little bit of a mark, 5 1/2, and 8 3/8, which is roughly right in the middle of these three rectangles that we made. We're going to turn it all the way around, and again do 2 5/8, 5 1/2, and 8 3/8. Okay, so now we're going to turn it to the 8 1/2-inch side, and we're going to score it at 2 and 6 1/2. Okay, we're done with the scoreboard, but not with the score tool, and you need a ruler. Okay, and we're working again on the 11-inch side, and what we're going to do is do half a triangle here, a triangle here, and half a triangle there, which is basically a big W. All right, so at our first mark, which was 2 5/8, we're going to put the top of the ruler on the mark and the bottom of the ruler on where the first two score lines intersect. And I'm going to use the smaller edge so that I can get it better. And then I'll come back and I'll use the bigger edge. Okay? And then for this middle box, we're going to go from where we ended at these two score lines intersecting up to the 5 1/2-inch mark we made. Okay? And I'm going to make a score line. And then the other side of that triangle, which will go to the next intersecting score lines on the other side. And then we're going to do our last piece of the W, which is from this bottom here up to the 8 3/8 mark we made. Okay, and that's our W. Now we're going to just repeat the same thing on the other side. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then the last one. And if you're a little off, it's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. We can always bend it a little bit, get it back into shape. Oops, see, like I've just moved. Okay, and now we're going to reinforce our normal score lines. Don't do the first one because that's going to bend the other way and it'll just make it harder for you. But if you do, it's fine too, but I leave it. Okay, Okay, I'm not going to mess with the triangles quite yet. Okay, and now we can go back the other way on the two ends, which is going to be the top part of our box. All right, now for these triangles, we're just going to try to pull them, push this side down, and then these are going to go in towards the box. So everything pretty much you're just going to kind of make go towards the inner part of the box, okay? They really just need to be moved so that they're not staying stiff. All right. Now you lay it flat, and what you're going to do is bring both flaps in, okay? And just reinforce that one more time. Okay. And this is what we're going to have. It looks a little bit daunting, but if you go slow, it's not. Just follow the directions. Okay, what we want to do, I'm going to make a line with my pencil, is put some tape just in this section on all four sides. Did I? Yeah, I did. I couldn't see it because of the light. You don't want to go up to the, you don't want to go into the body of it either, but you don't want to tape up to the top of the box. And I'm going to use our new Seal Plus, or you could use glue, but it'll make it a little bit harder, or tear and tape would be good too. All right, so I'm just going to try to stay only in those lines that I made. Okay. One more. Oops, I went over. Let's just pull it over here. I'm just going to make sure I get it over. Okay, now you're just going to fold it back up. Okay, so then just these parts here are going to stick. Okay, and now we're going to put tape right next to, say this was the rectangle that we cut here and we only put tape up here. We're going to put tape on the other side on the rest of that rectangle, which is a little triangle, a small triangle. And we're going to do that. I'll show you again. Okay, that's where I want you to put your glue. And it gets a little bit harder in the small space, so tear and tape might be easier. I'm going to try with my snail. Oops. Yeah, and the Seal Plus is very strong. So if you try to pull it up on your cardstock, that isn't going to happen. Very strong. Okay, and what we're going to do is pull it up and stick it to the side. Stick it to the side of our box. Okay, I'm going to pull it up and we're going to stick it to the side that we just glued. Okay, we can put our bone folder in there and really smush it down. Okay, then we'll go on the other side and see, this is where our glue is. We're just going to stick it to the side of the box on the other, just where we glued down the first time. Right, I'm going to stick it in there, and I'm going to do the same thing with my bone folder. I'm just going to really make sure it's sticking well. Okay, and then you're just going to push in, and the triangles that you scored will help you out and go right in. Okay, I make a mess of my desk doing this. I feel like I'm sweating. All right, and there is our box. It opens up, and I have some saltwater taffy to put in. Okay, and then we have our box. No cutting, a lot of scoring, but it's all from one piece of 8.5 by 11 with no waste. Okay, now is the funner part. Now we're going to decorate. And what I did was I used the Zany Zebras cling stamp set. They're cling. So cute. Oh, so cute. I can't stand it. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of the Artistry Blooms designer series paper that are 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. And for the label, I used a piece of Whisper White that is 2 1/4 by 3/4. And I stamped the birthday hat and the happy birthday right there, happy birthday on there. Okay, and I'm going to take my scissors. I'm just going to make a little skinny banner. Well, it's chubby but it's fat. It's stubby, I guess you would say. It's not very long. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we have our zebra, our Zany Zebra. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the light pool party, and I'm just going to trace around the edges of the zebra, which gives him a little bit of a shadow. So gives him a little bit more 3D, because this doesn't have dies yet. I don't know if they'll make them, maybe next year if they keep the set, but at this point we don't have dies for this, which I'm not sure we ever will. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Okay, see how that kind of makes him kind of stand out a little bit from the background? It looks like he has a little shadow behind him. All right, and that was Pool Party Light. Okay, and then for the banner, I'm going to do Light Melon Mambo on the party hat. And then dark, I'm going to fill in the circles a little bit. Oops. And then I'm going to take some Daffodil Delight, the lighter. Yep, okay. And I'm just going to color a little bit of the little pom-pom on the top. Okay, now I think we're ready, and I'm going to use regular seal. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to put this on the front. They both came out good, so oh, this had that little jump mark, so I'm going to put that in the back. Again. This one is much stickier than the snail, I'll say that. Which is good for staying power. Okay. Now before we do the final touches, I'm going to use a crocodile to put in some eyelets. There it is. And I'm just going to use 2 eyelets from my stash because we don't have them. We don't have a crocodile either, but I'm reasonably sure you can just get a setter, an eyelet setter, but you could just punch holes and put ribbon. I'm going to be putting ribbon through it anyway, but I wanted a, I just wanted some pretty eyelets on there. Okay. And this paper comes in and it is sealed on there, so you don't have to worry about punching through all different ones because it's attached to it. But if it's easier for you, you can put a clip or 2 clips, or you could just tie ribbon. You could pinch it closed with some clips and tie ribbon. You wouldn't even have to punch holes. All right. I don't know if they still sell, but I know they sell eyelet setters and eyelets still, so I guess they went out of trend. But I like them. Okay. All right, now I'll put this in again, and we're going to tie a bow on here. I'm not sure which one. I'm either going to use the white linen ribbon from the Flowers for Every Season pack or this ruched ribbon that's Daffodil Delight. Let's see. It depends on how the bow comes out. Okay. Seems like no matter what I do on camera, when I'm not on camera, I could tie a bow just fine. But no matter what I do when I'm on camera, it seems to flip upside down right away. I don't know why. Yeah, see, it seems. Oh well, it's okay. We can deal with that, right? But it wants to be completely sideways. It doesn't want to go completely upside down. That would be fine. I'm very bow challenged on camera. And I even tried to tie it upside down. Doesn't work. Okay, there we go. We got it. All right. Snips. Okay, so we used the Daffodil Delight ruched ribbon. Okay, and now we're going to use some dimensionals. And this is a 2 1/4 inch circle from a 2 1/4 inch circle punch. And this is 2 1/2 inch. Oops. Alrighty. And then, did I glue it? No, I put more dimensionals. And I put it like about right here. Okay, and then I put dimensionals on our happy birthday. And we'll put that one right up here, and he'll just kind of overlap. I can put it behind him, her, since it's pink. My twin's birthday is coming up on July 2nd, 2003. I always remember 2/3, July 2nd, 2003. I can't get that. I'm going to have to fiddle with that a little bit after. But there we go. And I have a boy and a girl, twins. They're going to be 17, but I still give them candy and stuff. And my son's name is Zachary, and he liked zebras when he was little, and he likes green, and my daughter likes pink. So that's what I made for them this time. Thank you so much for stopping by. You can shop all these products with me at the address at the top of the page, and the actual details of all the measurements will be on my blog, which I will link in the description. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope you would subscribe. I do videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Have a great day. Bye.